Mic check, mic check. What's going on, world? It's your boy Sauce Brady, and I'd like to welcome y'all back to the 5th episode of season 2 of the Roll Up Podcast. As always, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? If you owe to the campaign and you've been here, I'd like to appreciate you so much, man. I appreciate you so much. If you're new to the campaign, go ahead and give me a follow on Twitter at _the roll up and on Instagram at the roll up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ty and Tati, you know what I'm saying, for donating to the campaign. So they'll be the first to get updates on free merch, promotional activities, behind the scenes footage, you know what I'm saying, etc. So if you want to get down with the get down, you know what I'm saying, join the Gas Packs Only Club. I'll post that link in the description, you know what I'm saying, so you can donate to that joint. You know, and that'll go to all donations that go to, you know what I'm saying, sustaining the podcast and making sure I can provide quality content for y'all. So I appreciate any and every donation, you feel me? So we finna jump right into it. You know how I do. Today's topic, you know what I'm saying, is a conversation that isn't being had enough, and I hope it's the first of many to bring civilization back to its foundation, and that foundation is love. Today's quote is an old quote I'm sure everybody has heard a jillion times. You know what I'm saying? If you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. If you teach him how to fish, you'll feed him for a lifetime. I'm definitely going to touch on this in a second. Two definitions, you know what I'm saying, not sure our generation remembers, and that's love and respect. By definition, love is an intense feeling of deep affection. Respect is a feeling of deep admiration for someone or something elicited by their abilities, qualities, or achievements. Without love and respect, progress is stagnant. Seeing that a good portion of our generation was born without both parents in the house, it's easy to shift blame on the lack of such presence. But it's important to understand that even if you grew up without guidance, if you bring a seed into this timeline, you can learn to be the person you needed growing up. You can choose to learn. You can choose to learn them just by choosing to learn how to love and respect. You know, when you think about it, man, love and respect, those are the two key words, man, especially when you think about the progress that we're trying to make, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to inside our homes, man. It starts with love and respect, man. And as men, you know what I'm saying, we weren't taught. If you was born, I'll take this back. If you was born, you know what I'm saying, with positive male leadership in your house, you know what I'm saying, and you had a good example, you know what I'm saying, shout out to your parents, you know what I'm saying, because they wanted to show you the right way. But if you were one of the many, you know what I'm saying, that didn't have the luxury, you know what I'm saying, of having that positive influence in your life, you know what I'm saying, you can always make the choice, you know what I'm saying, to choose to love yourself first. And by loving yourself first, you know what I'm saying, that's going to trickle down, you know what I'm saying, into how you treat people. You know what I'm saying? Without love and respect, man, progress is stagnant, bro. It's not going nowhere, because when you love and respect people, you know what I'm saying, you'll understand that we're all people. You'll understand that we all have things that we're trying to do, things we're trying to have, places we're trying to be. And when you respect people and you love people, you know what I'm saying, you help them get there. You help them get to point A to point B. You add nutrients to their soil, you know what I'm saying, to help them grow as people. Without that love and respect, you know what I'm saying, you don't care about the next person. And you know, with the times how it is, man, life is too shaky, bro. And all it takes, you know what I'm saying, is for the internet to get turned off, bro. And then nobody has money. Nobody's different. Everybody's the same. And what's going to really make a difference when that day comes, you know what I'm saying, is how you treated people, how you love people, and how you respect people. You know what I'm saying? That's a conversation for another day as well. You know what I'm saying? Seeing that a good portion of our generation was born without both parents, it's easy to place blame. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in the last episode, it's easy to be out here like, oh yeah, the reason why I'm fucking this up is because of this, or the reason I'm fucking this up is because of that. And you know what I'm saying, that's the excuse they want you to have. But you gotta be, as a man, you gotta be able to man up and make that decision that, you know what I'm saying, I'm not finna make no more excuses about why I'm acting like this. I'm just about to make the change, you know what I'm saying, myself. So the next question is, how does one grow up without love and respect, learn how to do so? I want to reiterate, you know what I'm saying, that all these episodes, they tie in together from the first season to this season, you know what I'm saying? They all blend into one conversation, and that conversation is you making the decision to better yourself. So before you get started, you know what I'm saying, on how to love and respect, you know what I'm saying, you must first learn how to love and respect yourself. By embarking on your self enlightenment journey, you'll learn what it's like to love yourself internally. Along this journey, you will understand that you are enough, and even though it seems like there aren't quality people around, they just waiting for you to stop bullshitting. Meaning, you know what I'm saying, be the energy you seek. Understand that the past is the past, and everybody isn't out to hurt you. There is somebody ready to love you, you know what I'm saying. You just have to love you first, you know what I'm saying. And as men, you know what I'm saying, I've heard it a couple times where people are like, oh yeah, the reason I'm like this is because of my ex, and my ex hurt me, and I'm not trying to have that again, and this, that, and the third, and blase, 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 you know. But at the same time, bro, it's the past, bro. That shit happened. It's over with. Like, nobody's focusing on that, and the fact that you're still focusing on that is the reason why you keep attracting the same type of people, bro. Once you change your mindset, once you change, like they say, bro, once you change how you look at things, the things you look at change. And before you can have any meaningful relationship, fam, the reason why so many relationships fail, why they don't work, is because people don't take times to understand themselves first. Before you can understand anybody, you got to understand yourself first. You know what I'm saying? And when you understand that the past is the past, you know what I'm saying, you let all that extra shit go. You stop yourself, you know what I'm saying, from believing those thoughts that's reoccurring in your mind, like, oh yeah, she's just like everybody else. Oh, she just gonna do you just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? You gotta ignore that voice in the back of your head, you know what I'm saying, and just understand that times have changed, the time has moved on. You know what I'm saying? That's not the situation. You know, you want to welcome love, you want to welcome new experiences in your life, you know what I'm saying? And before you can do that, you just got to learn how to let the hurt go. You know what I'm saying? Throughout history, people have been obsessed with shiny objects such as expensive accessories, luxury cars, jewelry, etc. It's all over the music we listen to, the movies we watch, and other forms of entertainment. But the one lesson that's forgotten is teaching that it's pure entertainment and not to be tried in the real world. But due to the lack of leadership, entertainers have more influence. And when you think about the mental capacity of kids, you know what I'm saying, despite what society is pushing right now, they don't understand what they're getting themselves into. And they just following themselves, they're just following the crowd, you know what I'm saying, right into the slaughterhouse. When you throw money and shiny things around, you are attracting birds that come around when they see the bread, when they see the fancy haves and have nots, you know what I'm saying, they instantly attracted to those things. But once there's no more bread or shiny things, you know what I'm saying, birds leave. And another thing that nature teaches us, though, is that smaller birds attract bigger birds that feast on small birds. So, for example, hawks, they can see for miles. Vultures can smell dead prey for miles. You know what I'm saying? So you don't think that the government is betting on you to lose control of your house so they can prey and lurk on the innocent mind of our kids? You know what I'm saying? Like, it all comes down to fucking leadership, man. And as men, like, we gotta step up to the plate. You know what I'm saying? And do what we gotta do. Trey Songz made a song on his first album. It was called From a Woman's Hand. And he was basically, you know what I'm saying, offering a question, you know what I'm saying, to not only his pops, I'm sure, but to many pops around the world. You know what I'm saying, is how can you expect a boy to be a man, you know what I'm saying, and he getting fed from a woman's hand? And no disrespect, you know what I'm saying, to all the single moms out there doing their thing, because I was raised by a single mom too. You know what I'm saying? My mom busted her ass, broke her back, you know what I'm saying, worked hard so me and my sister, you know what I'm saying, could keep up. You know what I'm saying? That's what we could have, you know what I'm saying, hot water, food on the table, and etc. But as men, you know what I'm saying, we got to come back home. We got to restore leadership in our family, bro, because what we don't understand, bro, is that our kids have access to some of the most dangerous technology right now. Kids are skipping the outside stage, you know what I'm saying? They're not going outside no more. They trading that for fucking TikTok challenges and all this other stuff. And you know, the internet is a crazy beast, man, and the idle mind is a devil workshop. And me and you both know, you know what I'm saying, you fuck around, be on the internet 20 pages later, you know what I'm saying, you looking at some shit you don't got no business looking at. So it's definitely time, you know what I'm saying, as men, you know what I'm saying, we step in and protect our family, bro. Because what's happening, bro, is I don't think people realize is that because entertainment has the pull that it has, you know what I'm saying, it's easy to lose control, you know what I'm saying, over your house, because all these different challenges, all these different rules, you know what I'm saying, all these different guidelines, everybody teaching their kids the same thing. Some people are not teaching their kids nothing, you know what I'm saying. And when kids get together, you know what I'm saying, kids gonna always be kids, but they also, you know what I'm saying, quick to share what they know. And if they're not sharing, you know what I'm saying, the information that they should know, they just gonna be out here, you know what I'm saying, they're just gonna be out here wilding. They just gonna be out here not being safe, not being smart, and they gonna hide under the fact that, oh, it's my life, it's my body, I can do what I want to. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure you was raised the same way. Like if you was raised like me, you know what I'm saying, you know you didn't have no say so until you was 18. Like, I'm sorry, like, you a kid, you gotta be a kid, and that's just the way shit gotta be, because everybody want to be grown until it's time to be grown, you know what I'm saying, until it's time to fucking handle those bills, until it's time to fucking change those diapers at 3 o'clock in the morning, you know what I'm saying, until it's time, you know what I'm saying, to reap what you sow. You know, everybody want to be grown, but as men, like I said, bro, we got to get back in the family, bro, because what's happening, bro, is with entertainment having such a strong pull, you know, it's easy for the kids to get out of line, and they get out of line, what's gonna happen? They gonna get arrested, they gonna fucking get caught up into some legal bullshit, you know what I'm saying, they'll try to take the kids away from you, they'll try to say you're unfit to be a parent, you know what I'm saying. A lot of things can happen, bro, just because the government want more control, you know what I'm saying. And without that male leadership in the family, bro, it's hard, bro. And as men, you know what I'm saying, the leadership reins have to be taken back to steer civilization back home. You know what I'm saying? Like I just said, we have to protect our homes. We have to initiate the conversation of love and respect. Along that self-enlightenment journey, you will learn to lead, because you will lead the changes in your own life. You will apologize for your mistakes and put actions towards being better. You know what I'm saying? By choosing to love and understand yourself, you'll look at all the shortcomings and see how they were designed to mold you into a great leader. With this new sense of understanding, you know, providing that love at home will offer new visual cues to our children about love and respect towards each other that will reflect in their everyday transactions. You know, and then, as I've been saying, bro, the leadership, it comes back to us as men, bro, and having leadership in our homes, bro. We gotta protect our homes, fam. And that means, bro, apologizing for when we are wrong. That means, you know what I'm saying, loving everybody the same. That means understanding the things that you went through from childhood up to adulthood. They weren't meant to destroy you. They were meant to build you up and make you a better person. And by choosing, you know what I'm saying, to love and understand yourself, you'll see what went wrong, and you'll make the necessary changes. And you may not see it now, but 5, 10, 15 years down the line, you'll start making those, you'll see the results, you know what I'm saying, just from that shift of mindset. Providing those visual cues to our children about love and respect, man, that's what they need, bro, because when you think about it, it only takes one generation, you know what I'm saying, to cause sweeping change, you know what I'm saying, all across the board. And right now, love and respect needs to be the two lessons, bro, being taught, because they can change everything. They can end racism. They can end, you know what I'm saying, discrimination. They can end, you know what I'm saying, so many of the world's problems just by having love and respect, you know what I'm saying, not only for the people, but just for, you know what I'm saying, the environment as well. I touched on this recently on the last episode about sexual transmutation, but we'll go ahead and dive into it right now. I was reading an article from Scott Jeffrey that I'll throw into the description about the benefits, you know what I'm saying, of sexual transmutation. And along the many lists, you know what I'm saying, the guy said that only five animals have sex for pleasure. The other species only have sex to procreate. So the author questioned, what if men weren't designed to release their seed except for procreation? And that low-key fucked me up, because as kids, you know what I'm saying, we were subliminally taught that sex was a part of life. Everybody is doing it, and you didn't want to be known as a virgin. But as I dove deeper and deeper, you know what I'm saying, to the topic, it actually makes sense. Because when you think about it, you know what I'm saying, there's more to life than sex. Sexual energy carries a lot of power, especially when you think about the life that comes 9 months later. By transferring this energy, you know what I'm saying, into bettering yourself and to creating the life you want to live, you're giving that same life into your creations. You know what I'm saying? You put that work in, 9 months later, you know what I'm saying, you see the work. After you'll see the results, after reading that passage, you know what I'm saying, it put everything into perspective, because sexual transmutation can be responsible for improving your health, helping you attain your desired level of success, develop internal power, and create a stronger bonds, and etc. You know what I'm saying? I give you a personal example. I wasn't aware of sexual transmutation when I met Hannah, but you know, we lived together, we worked together. For a solid year, we didn't have sex in one time. But, you know, in the time that we weren't, you know what I'm saying, we spent hella time together. We went out to lakes. We traveled all across Georgia. We traveled all across Florida. You know what I'm saying? Eventually moved to Arizona and back. You know, we're very open with each other about our wants, needs, and expectations. And to keep it a buck, you know what I'm saying, we've been together every day for 3 years. And it's been the time of our life. And the number one factor, you know what I'm saying, the reason why we both think we've been together so long and we not tired of each other, you know what I'm saying, is because we had time to be friends first. We had time, you know what I'm saying, to listen to each other. And now we both have a better understanding of, one, where we came from, but two, most importantly, where we going. You know, how does this apply to you, you're wondering? As I touched on briefly, you know what I'm saying, there's more to life than sex. And when you think about it, sex is going to be around for eternity, but our age and vitality won't. So this means, you know what I'm saying, we should focus on building the family structure we desire to have and save the nookie for date night. As men, we should understand soul ties and understand the transference of energy that happens during sex. Because the old saying goes, you know, if you make your bed, you got to sleep in it. That means while you're running around sticking your dick in everything, you know what I'm saying, not only are you swapping saliva and other bodily fluids, you're also swapping ideas, thoughts, and habits that don't belong to you. I'm not saying that you should completely go monk style and just never have sex again. I'm just offering, you know what I'm saying, a different perspective on the moment. How to apply this in your life, you know what I'm saying, before you stick your heads in the cookie jar, you know what I'm saying, see how you can add value to the next individual. Because, you know, contrary to what's being demonstrated, you know what I'm saying, people are people. Just because someone is highly sexually active doesn't mean you should treat them as an object. You know what I'm saying? The woman that you're looking for to be your peace in the storm is standing there right in front of you. She's just waiting for you to stop bullshitting. And be aware that once she is gone, you know what I'm saying, she's gone. How do you stop bullshitting? You know what I'm saying? Apply meditation, apply affirmation, you know what I'm saying? Apply self-reflection time that you can learn to love yourself, which will reflect in the way you treat other people. You know what I'm saying? Diverting that same level of intensity, you know what I'm saying, when you horny, you know what I'm saying, to pursuing your passion, that will result to greater benefits. You know what I'm saying? Greater understanding with your partner, and it'll also help lead to a greater sex life. You know, in closing, you know what I'm saying, as stated in the last episodes, I'm practicing all of this stuff myself. I would not dare recommend some shit that I would not try myself. And I'm definitely on this journey. I'm 2 days in. We'll see the progress, you know what I'm saying, over time. Got a couple books that I'm ordering next week, you know what I'm saying, to help with the process. The world needs more change. The world needs more leaders. And as men, the change relies on our shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Going back to the quote at the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Using excuses to justify certain behavior only gives a temporary solution to a problem. But doing shadow work yourself and learning how to be the person you needed growing up, that will establish your family lineage for years to come. You know what I'm saying? By giving the man a fish, you know what I'm saying, using those excuses to justify that behavior, you know what I'm saying, it's only going to help. It's only going to cause a temporary solution. It's not even going to help the problem. You know what I'm saying? It might put a patch over it, but it's not going to heal it. What will heal the situation, though, is by, you know what I'm saying, teaching the man how to fish. Teach the man how to love himself. Teach the man, you know what I'm saying, how to think. Teach him how to fucking be a leader. Teach him how, you know what I'm saying, to stand on his own 2 feet. And you know, those lessons, those life lessons, you know what I'm saying, that's passed down, that will help establish the future of your family lineage for years to come. You know, the examples we set for our youth, they transmit in the conversations that they have with strangers, family, and within the community. And this time as men, you know what I'm saying, that we return to the head of the household. It's time we start appreciating time with the kids, with our kids, and with our loved ones. It's time we instill in our children the necessary tools of love and respect, and those lessons will transcend anything we were taught growing up. You know what I'm saying? And also, sexual transmutation, it isn't torture. It's actually a self-healing process that reflects in our everyday creative process. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, fellas, all that to say, it's on us. We got to stop degrading women and show them all equal love. You know what I'm saying? In order for a woman to be our peace, we must prove to be her safe haven. You know what I'm saying? And we do that by engaging in dialogue that will promote not only a healthy relationship, but also a restoration in her confidence. We also have to stop the body shaming, my nigga. Like, it's time to grow up, bro. Like, the Instagram models, bro, they prove that they get treated just as worse, you know what I'm saying, as the woman that's at home breaking her back to feed your hungry ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, appreciate what you got at home, bro. Like, there's ways, you know what I'm saying, that you can motivate people to do better. Insulting them is not one of them. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop comparing. I posted a picture on my Instagram the other day, and they were saying how we got to stop fetishizing, you know what I'm saying, the bounce back body after being pregnant. Like, being pregnant and having a baby is something that as men we can never fucking do. You know what I'm saying? So any man that have any say so on pregnancy need to shut the fuck up, because that is an experience that we will never go through. Like, we will never have to have a human growing inside of our body, sharing our food, sharing our sleep, sharing our everything. You know what I'm saying? It's time we fucking be there for our family, dog. It's time we be there for our family. You know what I'm saying? We gotta appreciate our women. We gotta appreciate, you know what I'm saying, ultimately ourselves, because like I said, it's a reflection, you know what I'm saying, how we treat other people. You know what I'm saying? As always, I'd like to thank y'all for fucking with your boy, locking into today's episode. If you feel inclined, you know what I'm saying, to make a difference in your life, don't post about it, man. Just let your actions boast about it. Keep locked in to the social media page, man. I got some shit I'm working on right now, trying to provide quality content, get y'all some good gas, you know what I'm saying, to help y'all get through the week. If you want to join the Gas Packs Only Club, you know what I'm saying, hit that donation link in the description. You know what I'm saying? Like I said at the beginning, all donations will go to helping the show, helping sustain the show, get some equipment, help get these ideas on the ground and up and running, man, because we finna go to the moon with this, man. I got interviews, I got smoke sessions, I got merch ideas. Speaking of merch, I got some good ideas that's gonna be in time for hoodie season. So y'all stay tuned with those. Today is August 1st. Do the right thing, pay your bills, get some money. We out of here. Peace.